What's up guys, Caped here, bringing you another Pokemon battle from Pokemon Online. Shockwave liked the last one, kind of, but, he said I talked too fast and threw around too much jargon, so we're gonna give this a go. Alright, so I start off with my Magmortar, and he has a Whimsicott out. He withdraws, he knows it's not a fight he's gonna win. Goes into a, whatever the heck it is, Chandelure, so he can take my Flamethrower with Flash Fire. I have nothing I really want to stay in on that, and that's a fight I know I'm not going to win. So I send out my Sandslash and take a Shadow Ball. I mean, it's not really a problem too much. But then I send out my Azumarill to try and force him out. And then he switches in because he knows it's not a fight he wants to fight either. Alright, so then this thing I know is Porygon Z or whatever it is a pain, and it's special oriented and has a variety of moves. So I essentially send in my Alomomola and Toxic it, kind of stall out a little bit. Bring out Exeggutor now, hopefully to get the finish. And I'm not sure. There we go. He switches out, and I'm able to hit with a Psychic for some decent damage. I have nothing else I want to switch into, so I just have to sit there and let my Exeggutor die, sadly. It's one of my favorites. It's been downhill for me for the most part of the battle. He hasn't lost anything, and I've lost a lot. So this is where things turn around. I'm able to Ice Punch the Togekiss, even though he T-Waves me, and he comes out into Whimsicott. I know it's probably a Subseed variant, and I stay in knowing that I'm bound into Ice Punch, and I could still OHKO. Easy. Then he switches out into Drapion here. I'm going to bring out my Flygon, because I know I can take anything it throws at me, and I can OHKO with Earthquake. But he gets a chance to set up his Toxic Spikes, which really doesn't bother me too much at this point, because I've got Magmortar, which is clear, but it really doesn't hurt it too much. And I have my Azumarill, which is already paralyzed. So he brings Porygon back out, and I try to set up my sub here. He recovers with the poison, though. I try to go for the Earthquake here twice, but I fail to notice that he's got the floating balloon, or whatever it is, that makes him immune to ground-type attacks until I hit him with something else. And so he takes me out with a couple of Ice Beams. I bring out my Azumarill here, knowing that I can finish the kill off with a return. He's going to probably bring out Chandelure here. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, Chandelure, because he knows that I'm choiced into my return, which makes it difficult for me to make a comeback. I'm able to switch out into my Magmortar here to take an Energy Ball with barely any damage done. It leaves him to retreat from his Chandelure. I go for the T-Bolt, do about half health, and I finish with the Flamethrower. And this battle's really taken a turn for me here, and it started out kind of rough, with me losing 3 guys right off the bat from stupidity, especially my Flygon, which I would have liked to see do more, and the rest of them were kind of unavoidable. I didn't start out with my normal lead because I saw the Whimsicott, and I knew that that was going to turn into a nightmare if I just let it walk all over me and set up subs. But it's really taken a turn here because I was able to make some smart moves, make some predictions, and powerhouse my way through all of his stuff. So now he's going to send out his Chandelure, and I'm going to die to a Shadow Ball. But I'm going to be able to bring out my Azumarill and OHKO with an Aqua Jet, which doesn't matter because of paralysis. I don't know. It might have made a difference though if I had not if I had gotten Parahaxed, which wouldn't really have turned out well for me. Anyways, that's the battle. It was a real quick one, but still, nonetheless, it was a good one. I enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.